I'm not sure if I've talked about this game already, but this is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I don't remember talking about it, and if I have, then there's another video that will be up on the channel for this. But I really enjoyed playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I grew up, I was part of the first generation of people involved in Pokemon. I got Pokemon Blue when it came out for Christmas one year from my auntie, and I absolutely loved it. So that was back in the day on a Game Boy Pocket, black and white, screen's all greenish-y, blacky white, yeah, just terrible color, terrible viewing angles and ability and all that, but I loved Pokemon, and I have played every Pokemon game. So whether it's I've played it all the way through or I've borrowed it from someone, I've usually bought them. There are some that I've had to borrow and I wasn't able to buy, but I've played them all. And, well, at least all the ones available in Australia. There's the caveat. There are a few that weren't available here. A few little bits and pieces, I should say. But I love Pokemon. Even playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Played through that. Loved it. Loved it. Very different from the original. I am all for saying that Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow, my favourite games for the Pokemon franchise. I know they're old. I know there's a lot of flaws with them. I know that they're slow, and very basic. But I love those games. Absolutely love them. And I love them more than the Johto region. There's something about playing through that first one. It's the nostalgic aspect to it. It's the just the simplistic nature of it. But I love them. And I've played through them so many times. I've done Nuzlocke on the channel. I've purchased it on my my 3DS as a download. I purchased a green Pokemon 2DS, the Japanese one, the Japanese exclusive one, and got the game on there, and I was playing through it in Japanese. I've got a copy of Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red as like Japanese cartridges, plus I've got Pokemon Blue somewhere. We don't have Pokemon Red anymore, and I don't have my original Pokemon Gold anymore, and I don't have Platinum because I actually, back in the day, was naive about how much they would cost, and we gave them to people to keep. Siblings of a close friend of mine ended up getting that, and I hope that they got good use out of them, but I'll rebuy them eventually. There's plenty out there. But yeah, I love this game. This remake, it was gorgeous. Seeing the graphics and how they animated it, it was kind of like what I pictured the world to be like when I was playing the original one. It's kind of like what I saw it in my head. And I actually enjoyed the fact that it was like Pokemon Go. I thought that it was very unique to see how it would play out, where you don't actually battle the wild Pokemon, you just throw the ball and try and catch them. Not saying that it was better than battling the Pokemon and catching them. I just enjoyed that. It was a more casual experience, and being able to link it to my Pokemon Go account was also great. And I think it was good just to show the remake of, Yellow put into a modern format. And it was them testing out the graphics, and I think that's what I enjoyed about it. I'm not saying that it's better than other Pokemon games in terms of the actual combat or gameplay for the most part, but it's just enjoyable. And can I just say, I love this map on the inside of the case. I get very, very upset. Let's see, got this one. Oh no, this one's actually got it. I get very upset when you open up Switch cases and there's just garbage text or nothing on the background of the case. But there's something about it when you get a company that puts in the effort to create just a back that they print on their case. Like I've also got Story of Seasons here. I just spoke about that the other day, but it's got like the Japanese cases there. It's adorable. Plus, this one also came with stickers, so that was great from Story of Seasons. But like for you know, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, to have that map on there is amazing. It's just that small detail. Those are the things that we miss. That's why people always talk about like having instruction booklets and all that. We miss that sort of thing. Just the little extra details here and there, pictures, little bits of story. They were fun. We enjoyed that, and we miss a lot of that. So things like that where you just see a picture, I rather enjoy that. But yeah, like I'm saying, I actually played this with the Pokemon Pokeball accessory, the Pokeball Plus as it's listed, because it was fun. I actually really enjoyed it. I think that was actually a great controller, being that you can play the whole game with one hand. I think it's very accessible for young kids. I think it's very accessible for parents that don't necessarily know a lot about video game systems. Because like my parents, they, as much as, you know, we always group them into having a look at things that we're playing and trying to play them themselves, they're not into video game consoles. With my youngest brother, they will call and ask me about how to do something, and I step them through it if they need something on the console and all that. Because they've got a PlayStation 3, and I ended up buying him a 2DS at one point. So there's like all these things out there that, for people that are involved in gaming and people that grew up with it, we know how it works, like innately. We just know. We grew up with it, we know. But for, you know, parents from, like my parents, so my generation is the parents of us, and young kids, they don't necessarily know the fundamentals of a console. Sure, young kids definitely know how to play things on the iPad, and they know basics of computers, or they know like 1 or 2 games. But to have the option of a game that literally requires one hand and is very basic is good. Like that enables parents, and enables kids, and it enables, you know, young adults to all come together and experience something without it being difficult. And I think that's one thing that Nintendo have done very well with a lot of their games, especially like just Nintendo owned properties. They have made it that it's easily accessible, and that's what this Pokemon does, and that's part of the reason why I love it. It's basic, it still tells a story, and it's enjoyable. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing if you're not already. And yeah, I'm getting back into video making for the channel, so see what happens. I wanted to do a live stream, but my main like desktop PC that had my higher end hardware in it decided that it only wants to use half of the RAM now, so I can't live stream like I was planning to. I was going to do a Civilization stream. I'm ordering some more RAM in the coming week or so, so once that comes in, hopefully then it will work well enough that I can live stream that. Otherwise, I'll hopefully be returning to playing Medieval as a live stream, and we're going to be finishing off Kingdom Hearts 3 very soon, and we'll find something else that we can play as a Let's Play after that. Probably something a little bit easier, or like a little bit simpler, not as long, not as crazy. I mean, I've still got Okami to do, but we'll come back to that in time. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you next time.